Welcome to Shine Movement Space. If your body is feeling tight and compact and your mind is feeling dense or stressed, this video is for you. We'll release tension in our shoulders and upper back and lengthen through our spine before stretching our hamstrings and inner thighs. This routine uses a Pilates ring and the Corefirst Reformer at-home system or a resistance band. I hope this class helps you create the space you need within your body to let go of pressure and feel relaxed and stretched. Find yourself a place to anchor your bands and let's get moving and shine together. Hello, my friend. Thanks for joining me for this nice stretch and release class. It's great to do at the end of your day or a work week, or even in the morning if you want to feel lengthened and mobilized to start your day. I recommend putting on your favorite playlist, chill, wind down music, and let's get started. We are using the Pilates ring today and the Corefirst band. You can use either the level 1 or the level 2, or if you don't have them, you can modify some of these moves and use a resistance band. Okay, let's get started. We have a shoulder and upper back release here. We're going to put our arms through the ring. I know it looks kind of silly. Try to get the ring handles above your elbows, just slightly, and then press out onto the handles. Hands can come to kind of a prayer position here, and then we lift our elbows and lower them gently. So if you can see here, I'm lifting my elbows and lowering. My elbows are pressing out into the ring. And there's a point when I lift them kind of above my chest here, where my elbows are above my chest. I really feel that lengthening behind my shoulder blade. So I hope you feel that as well. Inhale here and exhale. Starting to release, let go, unwind, come into your own body. Inhale and exhale. Good. As the elbows come down now, just tip one ear to shoulder and then bring your head center as your arms come up, and then tip the other ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, ear to shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, ear to shoulder. Very nice. I hope that you felt that nice stretch across the top of your shoulders. All right, we are going to get started. We're going to put the Corefirst bands around our shins. We'll be facing our anchor and then laying on the floor. So take a moment and get set up here. Okay, I have the bands around my shins. I'm going to just take a moment, inhale and exhale, roll down towards the mat, one vertebrae at a time, nice and controlled. I have that ring nearby. My knees are bent and I feel just a little bit of tension from those straps, but they're not pulling me to where it's uncomfortable, all right? We're going to take that ring and we're going to put it behind our heads to support our neck. Again, I know this one looks kind of silly, but I want you to put it right underneath your neck. And then you're going to take your hands and press into that other handle. We're going to do a little half curl, half arch. So we use the ring to support our neck as we nod our chin to chest, pressing just slightly into that front handle to lift up off the mat. We lower with control. And then we let our upper back arch off of the mat. So can you see my upper back is going to arch, and then we bring it back to neutral. So making sure our back comes back to neutral, we nod our chin to chest and lift, and then lower with control and arch it up. Bring it back to neutral, exhale and lift. And lower and arch. Inhale, exhale, back to neutral. Once you're in neutral, you lift slightly. So it's kind of loosening up your back as well as extending your spine, engaging your abdominals. Just basically getting moving and activated here. Loosening up. I just think that feels so nice after a long day, especially after sitting at the computer. And open up, and then making sure you come back to neutral, and then we nod and lift. And let's lower down. Very nice. Leaving our back in neutral. Let's take that ring out from behind our head. We're going to bring it between our hands, press just slightly into the ring. We lift our shoulders off the mat, ring towards the ceiling, and then we lower down, lifting off and lower down. Notice that the arms stay straight in this position, lifting up and lowering down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. And inhale. And let's do one more. Exhale. And inhale. Very nice. Leave your spine nice and neutral here. Rib cage is closed now, making sure we take that arch out of our spine and just find a nice, comfortable neutral. We're going to reach our arms overhead and then bring them in front of us. As our arms reach overhead, maybe our spine wants to arch, and this time we're just gonna leave it in that neutral position. So feel what's happening in your body right now. What does your body want to do as your arms come overhead? Does your rib cage want to pop open in the front? Let's try to keep it knitted together, kind of your upper ribs hugging together slightly. We don't need to grip our abdominals, but we want to keep our spine still. That's the point. And we reach overhead and back center and reach overhead and back center. Very nice. From here, we're taking the ring, we're putting the handle on the floor above our head. We're going to start with it fairly close to our head right now. And then we press into the ring slightly with our hands here. All right, from here, you may want to scoot your feet just slightly closer to your bum. We're inhaling here. We exhale. We tip our pubic bone and our pelvis towards us, engaging our lower abs, and then our glutes come to play as we lift our spine off the mat, one vertebrae at a time, into a shoulder bridge here. We inhale at the top, and then we exhale. We set our spine down like it's a string of pearls, and we're putting one pearl down on the mat at a time. I really want you to feel that length you can create between your vertebrae, and then we set our spine down, set your pelvis down, release your glutes. We inhale. We exhale. Engage and tip that pelvis towards you. I really want you to think of peeling your spine off the mat, one vertebrae at a time, lifting up into that shoulder bridge. Good. Once you're up in your bridge on the second one, we're going to take the ring and we're just going to move it one little scoot further out from our head. From here, we're lengthening down, creating space between your vertebrae. There's that sticky spot in the middle of your spine that might be tricky. Just try to work through it as best you can. Inhale at the bottom, release your glutes. Exhale, tip your pelvis towards you and press into that shoulder bridge, really lengthening. Again, one piece at a time. We come to the top, we scoot that ring back one more notch. We inhale here, we exhale, lay that spine down, one vertebrae at a time. Now we might start to feel a little more length as that ring is reaching further behind us, and we set our pelvis on the mat. Inhale, exhale, tucking the pelvis under, drawing the ribs together. lifting up into that shoulder bridge. At the top, we move that ring back one more notch. We inhale and lower down with an exhale, really feeling even longer. How are you doing? I know I can't see you with my arms above my head. Release your glutes. I hope it's feeling good on your spine. Inhale, exhale, tip your pelvis towards you, lifting, pressing into those heels, finding that shoulder bridge. Let's do one more little notch here to where we can still reach the ring, and then we feel so long. Enjoy the space you're creating in between those vertebrae and your spine, and lower down to the mat. Very nice. Take that ring above your chest and shake out your legs. Feeling nice and long. Reaching your feet a little further away. Let's inhale here. Exhale. Nod your chin and roll on up. Very nice. All right, from here, we're taking the Corefirst off of our legs. And then we're going to put the Corefirst handles on the handles of our ring. So we take our ring, we loosen that handle of the Corefirst, and then we make sure that Corefirst slides around the handle of the ring, even tucking it in a little bit so that it doesn't fly off. And then do the other side. Okay, so both handles of the Corefirst are on the ring. We are going to be laying on our backs facing away from our anchor. Take a moment and get set up. Okay, my friend, you can also grab a pillow to support your neck a little bit if that's more comfortable for you. I want you to take that ring above your chest and then take one foot onto the back of that ring. We're going to bend our knee, and then we're slowly going to reach our leg towards the ceiling and bend it back. We exhale to reach it long, and then we bend it back in. We are lengthening through our hamstrings right now and bend it in. In this position, if you cannot keep the back of your bum or your pelvis on the mat, I want you to scoot a little closer to that anchor. I don't want those straps or the ring to be pulling your pelvis up. All right, so scoot a little closer if that suits you. And then we bend our knee, and on the next one, we exhale and try to keep it as straight as possible here in this position. Extend your bottom leg long if that feels comfortable for you, and let's breathe here for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, feeling that length behind your leg. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Very nice. From here, we're rocking our leg slightly open, and then we bring it slightly across our body. You can widen your hands on the floor. That's going to help you keep your base a little bit more stable. We're rocking that ring open, and then we cross our midline just slightly. That one can be quite intense for the outside of your leg, so take it nice and easy, rocking open and trying to keep our pelvis grounded so we're not rocking with our leg. We're keeping our pelvis on the mat, and then we bring it back center, crossing our body slightly, bringing it center. Let's do one more. We rock our leg open and bring it back center. Might feel your abdominals start to engage slightly to keep your pelvis stable there, and bring it across. And back to center. From here, I want you to inhale. Exhale, just press slightly into that ring, just a little press. Very good. And hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We release and see if you can bring that leg a little closer to you. We inhale here. Exhale. Press into the ring and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We release and bring it slightly closer to your body. Inhale here. Exhale, pressing into that ring. I never want you to feel strain. If it is too much, just keep that knee as long as possible and breathe in this position. It's not meant to hurt you or to strain your muscle, rather finding some length gently through your legs, feeling stretched and released. Let's do one more. We press into the ring slightly. So we're engaging the back of our leg here. And then we're releasing with control, pulling that ring just slightly closer to your body. Inhale here. And exhale. Very nice. From here, we're going to roll onto our side. So if you need to bend your knee, you can. We're rolling onto the side of our body. Our knee is going to try to stay facing the ceiling, and we're doing the same thing. If this is too much, by all means, please scoot closer to the anchor. I know you look a little funny doing it, and no one can see you. You're at home, right? Only watching me look funny. All right, knee to the ceiling here. I want you to do the same thing with that press in this position. We're pressing into the ring and holding. Very nice. Few breaths here. And then we release and we can kind of pull that leg a little closer to your body. Big inhale, big exhale. And then we press into that ring. Just slightly. Pressing, keeping our stability so we're not rocking back and forth. Find a position that you can control as well. And then let's release, bringing that leg closer to your body, lengthening your hamstrings, and we press into the ring. Now, if this pressing part is too much, by all means, just take that stretch. You can bend and stretch through your knee, whatever you need today. And then let's pull that ring towards us one more time. Lengthening and release. Very good. We're going to bend our knee, and you're rotating your knee towards the screen. I'm rotating towards the camera. I'm ending up with the top of my foot inside the ring. So the ring is now feeling the top of my foot. I'm bending my knee. You may need to scoot just a slight bit further away if you scooted towards your anchor on the last one. And then I'm bringing that ring behind me. This is stretching through my hip flexors and my quad muscle here, making sure that the ring doesn't pull me backwards like you may have seen it just wanted to do. I'm just pressing with the top of my foot into the ring and feeling length through my quad, through my hip flexors here. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Keep on breathing. And one more breath here. All right, let's bring that ring forward again. Grab onto it with your hand and rotate back to the center, laying on your back. From here, we're putting the other foot in the ring. We start with our knee bent, our other foot's on the mat. We inhale. We exhale, press your leg towards the ceiling. We bend our knee to inhale. Exhale, stretch and lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, stretch it long. Making sure your pelvis is grounded, bending. You can always kind of grab those straps to support however you might need. Though if you pull them just slightly, you're going to feel that elongate and lengthen through the back of your leg. Inhale one more time. And on the next exhale, let's extend our bottom leg and our top leg long. Stay here and breathe. Inhale and exhale. With each exhale, we're sinking further into the mat. We're thinking of the muscles behind our leg elongating. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and release. And one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Feel free to close your eyes if that suits you. You know what we're doing already. Now we're taking our arms a little wider on the floor. We're opening the leg slightly, and then we bring it across our body slightly. Feeling that stretch on the outside of our leg. Whew, it's intense. We open our leg, making sure our pelvis stays grounded, and then we close it across our body. Keep on breathing and take it at your own pace here. Very nice. Make your way back to the center now. We're going to press into that ring and hold, pressing with the back of your leg, making sure your spine is grounded, neck is still long and lengthened, even if it's on a pillow. And then we release and bring that ring just a little closer to us. Bring that leg a little closer to us. We inhale here. And then exhale, press into that ring. Just slightly. We don't want to jam anything. We don't want to feel tension too much in our knee. And then we release and pull that ring towards us, lengthening through the back of our leg. Press into that ring. Little tension. And then release and pull your ring a little closer towards your chest. We have one more like this before we turn to our side. So we press into that ring and feel a little bit of tension there. Breathing. And then we release and pull that ring, extending our leg long. Breathing here. Very nice. Come back to center. You can bend your knees slightly and we rotate towards the side. I will be facing away from the camera for this one. So we rotate onto our side. Remembering if you need to scoot closer to the anchor, you can do so. And then we extend our leg long. Our knee points towards the ceiling. And then we press into that ring. Feeling that tension once more, or we just stay where we are and stretch. You decide what your body needs today. And then we release and pull it in. Breathing throughout. And we can press again into that ring. So we're actively pressing, engaging that hamstring and a little bit of our inner thigh on this one. Actually, our hamstrings are a group of muscles, so we're engaging the inner hamstring as well. And then we release that makes up our inner thigh, that ring, and pull it towards us. So we're actively engaging and then lengthening through our muscle. That's what I'm trying to say. Just close your eyes and breathe. Press into that ring. Inhale. Pressing tension into that ring, and then exhale. Pull that ring closer to your body. And press one more time into that ring. Feeling length and activation through your hamstring. And then we release. Pull that leg slightly closer to you. Very nice. All right, from here, we are bending our knee. Our knee rotates parallel, so facing away from the camera. The top of my foot is going to be in the ring. I'm going to bring my knee behind me, so my thigh and my hips are in one long line. I'm pressing into the ring with the top of my foot. And breathing here, stretching across the front of my thigh and my hip flexor. Inhale here. Exhale. You can hold that ring for a little bit of steadiness if you need to. Otherwise, just make sure you're not rocking and rolling around, that you can keep that ring and under control. Not that those straps are pulling you too much. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Trying to keep that spine from arching. Don't let that ring pull your spine as well. Keep it nice and neutral. Breathing here. Let's have one more breath here. And exhale. Very nice. Grab that ring. Rotate back to your back. And then set that ring above you. Reach nice and long through your body now. Feel some length. Breathe here for a moment. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. You can set that ring down and Come to whatever position is comfortable, breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. Melt closer to the mat, inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale, exhale. You can stay here as long as you like. And then if you're ready, you can rotate onto one side, press yourself up gently, and let's end this nice stretch and release session by inhaling, scooping up all that good energy we created. Exhaling, bring it to our hearts. Inhale here, close your eyes. Feel your heart beating beneath your fingertips. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, one more breath. And on the next exhale, arms float open, eyes float open, shoulders roll up, down, and back. Thank yourself for taking time to release any tension and stress that might have built up within your body. And then I thank you as well for joining me today for some nice, gentle movement. I hope that you feel nice and elongated and stretched, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Continue to shine, my friend. Bye. Sincere thanks to you, my friend, for being an important part of the beginning of this channel. Every view, thumbs up, subscribe, and encouraging comment increases connection and really does help this space to grow. Please consider following if you haven't already. I appreciate your support and I hope you'll join me again.